Alright, as you can see by me showing this video picture of my cell phone that it's October 18, 2013, the time is 9:54 a.m. and my name is Leslie Williams. I am in San Diego County, San Diego, California, and I'm showing you this video picture of my tent, it being locked up. Okay? And the reason why I'm showing you this video picture is because I am a target. I'm pulling their weatherization sheet over now. Okay? I am a target, victim, and activist concerned with crimes of what is known as organized stalking, which can also be termed as gang stalking. And as a result of being a targeted individual, all you got to do is go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and how they create homelessness of targets. By getting landlords, property owners on board, and or mail theft and mail delayment, a combination of any of those three descriptions will suit you in reference to you being able to ascertain a comprehensive conclusion concerning the factual realities that these descriptions are involved in the created homelessness of targeted individuals. Now, they will eventually try to rent other apartments. They're gang stalked to those as well, including also motel rooms. Organized stalking and gang stalking is not stalking by gangs. Basically what it is nothing but a template of protocols, methods, and tactics that are utilized against the target as a result of organized crime that is in the system at every level. Individuals using their employment descriptions in the system that are connected to individuals that have certain employment descriptions out in the community. Now, they are also connected to crime groups, but it's not stalking by gangs, even though they can use gang members for any part of the motivation of what they can bring about against the target, like assaults, rapes. You would not believe what I know. You would not believe it. And they know I know it. Now, think about this. If they'll go as far as running apartments adjacent to a target, above, below, or next to a target, or soliciting current tenants that are above, below, or next to a target to engage in gang stalking, if they can get landlords and property owners on board, if they'll gang stalk a target to a motel room, all of this can be Googled. Do you honestly think that they will not gang stalk a target to an apartment complex? Do you see those bicycles come by? You probably didn't see them very well because of the bushes. Now, they didn't do it today, but they have the person who's managing this expedition against me is using bicyclists in part to go by periodically, and when they do, they will say gang stalker. And then periodically when they do that, they will say, why don't you come and steal our stuff? And that is called what is known as DNLP, which can also be Googled. DNLP is basically dark neural linguistic programming. I'm only describing what they, what you can research. I did not develop their terms, okay, or their methods. I'm only exposing them. But if you take the time to research what I'm exposing, you will see that I'm telling you the truth. And dark neural linguistic programming is done concerning how they operate is done to where they take dark themed, which means the nature of what they say, the theme of what they're saying, to anchor in the target's mind that something's going to happen either to the target or their property or both. Dark, because it's dark in nature. Dark neural linguistic programming. It can be brought about using the direct conversation method as well. That's another term that it can be Googled and cross-referenced to gang stalking. So basically what they do is they get around the targets either where they're living at or when the target's out and about in the community, and they'll say something that gets the target's attention by regurgitating personal information about the target. The target hears it, so they've gotten the target's attention, and then they will make statements that are designed to anchor the fear that they're going to be assaulted, or so they're going to be arrested, or something's going to happen to their property, or their property's going to get stolen, like their bike. They go by here and state gang stalker, and then they'll say, why don't you come and steal our stuff? Because they want me to feel fearful that my stuff will be stolen because of gang stalking. They also set up some freaks, bums, from the neighborhood 200 feet away to hike out. Now think about this. If they'll go as far as renting apartments that are adjacent to targets or soliciting current tenants that are above, below, or next to a target to engage in gang stalking methods, if they'll gang stalk them to a motel room, do you honestly believe, and then have them gang stalked all across the community, go to YouTube and type in gang stalking, bullying, and steroids. Listen to what that guy says. He says he's stalked everywhere he goes, even at his own home. Do you honestly believe they won't gang stalk a target to a hiking area? Hell yeah, they will. This is organized crime in the system, who is perpetrating these crimes and protecting them. And you would not believe what they'll do to targets. Hang on a second. They stage an assault and then blame the assault on the target and will even then arrest the target after the assault occurred. Go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. And notice how the back structure of that bus is wrong? like the back door being on the wrong side of the bus, the rail that holds the mirrors on the wrong side of the bus and the mirrors backwards. Why would MTS send me an altered video of me being assaulted? They don't have a problem with sending me a video of me being assaulted, but why did they alter it? And also, why in the video is me and the individual who assaulted me sitting on the opposite side of the bus in reference to where we were actually sitting at on the day of the assault? Where we were actually sitting at is on the other side of the bus. Why did they alter the video? Because of what the perpetrator was doing with his hands 5 minutes before the assault. I gotta go. If a trespass notice is put on this tent on any date, because I'm preparing to move from this area, okay, but I got property here that's hidden close by. Okay, they try to put targets in immediate situations to wear them out physically by coming down and saying you got to move before you're prepared to move. So you got to not only worry about the property that's left behind until you can come back and get it, but to also wear you out physically trying to find another place and then moving everything you own at once to that new place, and then they'll do it to you again. So I'm preparing 3 separate new hiking areas, taking identical kits to each, so when they pull the shit that they just got them pulling on September 8th, which I haven't exposed yet, when they pull it again at a new hiking area, I won't have to move everything I own all at once. And I have not moved yet, which you can clearly see, and they do get property owners involved in these campaigns. Then they'll turn around and say, Leslie thinks that everybody's stalking her everywhere she goes. Leslie thinks the property owner's after her. Leslie thinks this. Leslie thinks that. Leslie's crazy. Because I don't mean to laugh, but this is literally how they try to justify diagnosing targets with mental illnesses, because this is about syndicated probate control. It's why the homelessness is created to begin with. They try to imply the target can't take care of themselves as a result of them being homeless. They also combine that with statements that the target's crazy and mentally ill because they can't take care of themselves because they're homeless, and because they're claiming that they're being stalked and harassed everywhere they go by people they don't know, even though the target actually is. But this is how they get the syndicated probate control, and it's why the homelessness is created to begin with. It's organized crime in the system. Syndicated probate judges, lawyers, prosecutors, police officers, fire department EMS, doctors in area hospitals, corrupt county mental health. My name is Leslie Williams, and I expose the truth, so the truth can be known for what it is. Not bullshit, not lies, truth. Facts, knowledge that's based on data, that's based on facts, truth, not lies and the bullshit that these corrupt syndicated whores that are downtown in the system who will lie up and down the road about the mental stability of a target. That's right, just to get that probate control and to silence the target. And once they get the probate control, the crimes continue in the type of homes they're placed in, like group homes. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.